am so far behind schedule. This is absolutely unacceptable behavior. Bright boy, blunky, bang, bow, bunky. Hey, what? Alex G, Brite boy. 2 chunks and some stuff. Oh, I'm using the word chunks way too much today. Standard tuning, no capo. We'll start with the intro verse, the whole first half of the song. Let's just do it. Pointer finger, 2nd fret on the 2nd string from the top. Ring finger, 4th fret on the 3rd string from the top. Pinky, 4th fret on the 3rd string from the bottom. And then there's a little bit of tricky business. One piece of tricky business, you really need your thumb to come up and just mute the top string. You just need to touch the top string. Absolutely crucial. The other little bit of tricky business is we would like the 2nd string from the bottom to be open, but we kind of need the bottom string to be muted. So what is muting that bottom string? Well, for me, it's this part of my hand right here. When I grab all the strings like this with my thumb up over the top, this part of my hand just pushes there and it just touches that bottom string. Perfect, that's what we want. So that first chord should be top string muted, then 2nd fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, open, and then muted. So, it might take a little bit of practice. If the bottom string is open, it's not gonna be great, but it's manageable for now. It'll be okay. And also, if your 2nd to bottom string is muted, that also is okay. Not a big deal. We'll just strive to be better, guys. I'm gonna try to be better too, okay? This is like a B5 chord. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll get a little more into the strumming in a second. For right now, we're just gonna strum each chord 4 times. That's our first little way of doing it. So this chord, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job, amazing. All you have to do to go to the 2nd chord, which is an E sus2 chord, is get rid of your thumb so the top string is open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and practice those first 2 chords because they're easy. Going from our B5 to our E sus2. 1, 2, Kalamazoo, skittle marinky dinky dink, skittle marinky dong, hey! All right, at this point, we're going to a G sharp minor 7 chord. So we just did our B5 to our E sus2, G sharp minor 7, keep everything in the same place, but take your middle finger and put it on the 4th fret of the top string. So now we've got 4 on top, then 2, then 4, then 4, then open, ooh, and then muted. G sharp minor 7. Let me just tell you, the next chord is you get rid of your middle finger. The top string is open. It's our E sus2 chord again. It's our good old E sus2. Let's play the first 4 chords, 4 strums each. 1, 2, here we go. B5, play it. E sus2, oh yeah. G sharp minor 7, back to the E sus2. You're doing so good. Oh man, I just wish your family was here to see you. They would be so proud of you. Wherever they are, I'm so sure that they are so proud of you. After that, this is where it gets a little, that was not too bad, right? But now this is gonna take a little bit of work. We're going to this chord. F sharp, I don't know, it's either like an F sharp sus with a 10, or maybe it's an F sharp 11, not entirely sure, it doesn't matter. Here's what you're gonna do. Ring finger, 4th fret on the 2nd string from the top. Pinky, 4th fret, 3rd string from the top. Middle finger, 3rd fret on the 3rd string from the bottom. You still want the 2nd string from the bottom open, and you still want the bottom string muted. Now here's extra credit. If you just do that, that's fine. What would be great is if you could have your thumb play the 2nd fret on the top string. So then counting the thumb, we've got 2 on top, then 4, 4, 3, open, muted. There it is. Some sort of an F sharp type chord. If your thumb is not comfortable playing that 2nd fret, just mute the top string and you're gonna be okay. That one's a hand, it's quite literally a handful. And then we go to a C sharp minor 9. I love this chord, you guys. What's gonna happen is your middle finger plays the 4th fret on the 2nd string from the top. Pointer finger stretches way back to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string from the top. Ring finger plays the 4th fret on the 3rd string from the bottom, and pinky plays the 4th fret on the 2nd string from the bottom. We would still like the top string muted, so I'm keeping my thumb there, and we still want the bottom string muted. Honestly, with this chord, it's hard not to mute the bottom string. C sharp minor 9. So that means we have to go from this guy to this guy. It's gonna take a little practice. Let's do this. It's gonna be miserable. This is where you just give up on the song. But these are like the only 2 really hard chords in the song, so we're just gonna play these a couple times. Right now, we're just gonna loop them a couple times. Play the F sharp, then the C sharp minor. It's gonna be great. So get your F sharp all ready to go. Thumb 2nd fret on the top, ring finger on 4, pinky on 4, middle finger on 3. We're gonna do 4 strums on each chord. 1, 2, nice and slow. And 1, 2, 3, 4, then C sharp minor 9, 2, back to the F sharp, oh yeah, 2, 3, then C sharp. Oh, so good. 1 more chord, an E major 7. You've got your C sharp minor 9 chord. You're gonna get rid of your middle finger, bring your pointer finger 1 string up to the 2nd string from the top on the 2nd fret. Make sure your top string is open now. So take your thumb off of the top string, but make sure your pointer finger, in addition to playing the 2nd fret on that 2nd string from the top, make sure your pointer finger is muting the D string, the 3rd string from the top. I know, it's getting complicated, but this is the last chord in the main section of the song, so you can handle it. This is an E major 7. It's quite a sweet sounding chord. So that whole second little part that we learned was F sharp, then C sharp minor 9, then E major 7. Do we dare play this whole entire section all the way through? This is, by the way, this is like most of the song. This is the verse. I would say this is the chorus. It's just, this is the whole first like 2/3 of the song, is they just play these chords over and over. Let's play them. Let's play them once together right now. Get your B5 ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, then open the top string. Then 4th fret on the top. Then open up the top string again. Okay, now we get to that crazy F sharp chord. Then the C sharp minor 9. Oh, that's gonna take some practice. And then the E major 7, and then it starts over. This is a 7-bar phrase. What that means, most things in music are like even numbers. We have 4 or 8 or 16 or 2. This one is 7. 7 chords, 7 little hunks there. I almost said chunks again, which makes it a little unusual. It doesn't make it sound crazy, but you just have to be ready to start over again a little. Or this whole spiel here is a waste of time. Let's talk about strumming real quick. So I was just having you play each chord 4 times. What they're doing, they're kind of doing more like this. They're going. Sort of like, we're still like, basically we have 4 beats on each chord. If we're being perfectly honest, I think just playing each chord 4 times sounds pretty good. But if you can do a quick little up in between each strum, it's gonna be even more like the song. So check this out. We're going down, up, 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 down. It's got that little shuffle rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. Just tap that rhythm with me a few times. All right, you ready to try to play it? I don't like this part of the video. I'm gonna cut this part. 1, 2, play it with me. Bunga, 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 bunga. All right, we're done with the stupid strumming. Now we go on to the whole ending of the song. There's two parts to the end. There's the chords and there's the lead part. We're gonna start with let's start with the lead part because we just did a bunch of chords. So as the whole ending part of the song is going on, there's that high pitched guitar going like this. So I'm just gonna show you these notes, these little pairs of notes. It's great. Put your pointer finger on 11 of the bottom string, middle finger on 12 of the second string from the bottom, and you're just gonna play second string from the bottom, then back to the second from the bottom. I'm plucking down, up, down. I can get faster if I go down, up, down. 12, 11, 12. So it's Then you're gonna do just 11 and 11. You can use one, I don't care what fingers you used, 11 and 11 on the bottom two strings. Then it's gonna be 9 on the bottom, 11 on the second from the bottom. Then it's gonna be 9 and 9. And then it's gonna be 7 and 9. And then finally, 7 and 7. Is that right? Did I make a mistake? Well, now that sounds weird to me, but I think that's right. We're just gonna go with it. So now we have to talk about the chords for the last part of the song. It's triffy. Here we go. It sounds a little something like this. It kind of sucks. Thumb, 7th fret on the top string. Thumb, 7th fret on the top string. Ring finger, 9th fret on the second string from the top. Pinky, 9th fret on the third string from the top. Middle finger is gonna play the 8th fret on the third string from the bottom. It's a B chord. It's 2 strums of that. And then this is where it gets gnarly. You wanna get rid of your middle finger. Your pointer finger is gonna play the 6th fret on the third string from the bottom while you keep all those other fingers in place. So from the top, it's like 7, 9, 9, 6. And then the bottom 2 strings are just muted. They're just muted as what's something that's muted? A muted TV. Super clever thing I said there. We're gonna call this like a B sus2 chord. So we've got middle finger twice, and then you switch to pointer finger and play that twice. This is quite a stretch. But I believe that you have it in you. If you don't have it in you, just play this B the whole time. It's fine. You just do this. It just sounds a little more like the song if you go. Great. Okay. Thumb, we're on to the next chord now. We're on to a G sharp minor chord. Thumb plays the 4th fret on the top string. Ring finger plays the 6th fret on the second string from the top. Pinky, 6th fret on the third string from the top. Middle finger, 4th fret on the third string from the top. And then your pointer finger has to be ready to play the 3rd fret on the 4th string from the top. So check this out. We've got 2 strums of this guy, then get rid of your middle finger, put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of that 3rd string from the bottom. 2 strums of that, so that was. And then this painful, horrible, miserable chord, you're gonna play it another 8 strums. We're pretty much done with the bad stuff, so taking it from the beginning of this section. 1, 2, from the B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go to this guy. It's the same chord. We did this chord earlier. It's thumb. It's like an F sharp. It's a weird F sharp chord. Thumb on the 2nd fret of the top string. Ring finger 2nd fret of the next string. Pinky 4th fret of the next string, and then middle finger 3rd fret of the third string from the bottom. You're gonna just play this chord 4 times, no fancy business. And then finally, we go to this chord. This is our E sus2 chord. Remember this one where it's top string is open, pointer finger, 2nd fret on the 2nd string from the top, ring finger, 4th fret on the 3rd string from the top, and then pinky is 4th fret on the 3rd string from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. You play it 8 times, and then you start the section over. Let's play this whole section all the way through 2 times. It's gonna be bad, but then we're done. 1, 2, suck my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. F sharp, 2, 3, 4. Then E sus2 and 1, 2. Start over. How'd the start over go? Was it great? I forgot to do the little switch, but I kind of got it. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. F sharp, 2, 3, 4. Then crazy E, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we end on the B. Just like that. And that's how you play Brite Boy by Alex G. I hope you are all bright boys today on this wonderful morn.